Now we are going to discuss about the concept of radioactivity. It is in the plus 2 physics lesson number 8. In this lesson already we have discussed about the basic concepts of the atomic and nuclear physics. The radioactivity is one of the important role in this lesson. We will discuss one by one. Now we are discuss about radioactivity. It is in the lesson number 8. What is mean by radioactivity? We have to discuss now. Radioactivity is nothing but the emission of the penetrating radiations. What is the meaning of this means? The radiation is going to be emitting. The emission of the radiation is spontaneous or stimulation, whatever it may be. Here the question comes like this: what are the types of radioactivity? Totally two types are there. One is the natural radioactivity and another is the artificial radioactivity. Natural radioactivity is nothing but spontaneous emission of highly penetrating radiations by heavy elements. What is the meaning of this means? The radiation is going to be emitted spontaneously without giving off any external agency, without giving off any external energy. The element is going to be emitting spontaneously. So we can call it is spontaneous emission. What is mean by artificial? We have to give external energy only. The element is going to be emitting such type of radiations. That is called as artificial radioactivity. So now we can conclude here the radioactivity is nothing but one is the natural radioactivity and another is the artificial radioactivity. Spontaneous emission means it is going to be emitting spontaneously by heavy elements like the atomic number Z is greater than 82. What is the meaning of this means? Which are the elements having the atomic number greater than 82? That element is going to be emitting radiations spontaneously. So we conclude that which are the elements having atomic number greater than 82, it is able to provide, it is able to emit spontaneously. So such type of radiations are called as natural radioactivity. What is the meaning of this? Natural radioactivity. In that natural radioactivity, totally three types are there. They are called as the emission of alpha decay, emission of beta decay, emission of gamma decay. What is the meaning of this means? When the element is going to be emitting radiations naturally. How is it possible? Who are the elements? Which are the elements having the atomic number greater than 82 means we can call it is able to produce, it is able to emit, it is able to emit spontaneously. So we conclude that the radioactive nuclei decays by emission of alpha or beta or gamma rays. What is the meaning of this means? Alpha is nothing but 2 helium-4. Here we have to consider alpha means helium atom. In the 2 is means here atomic number and 4 is means here mass number. The atomic number of the helium is 2 and the mass number of the helium is 4. 2 helium-4 means we have to call it is an alpha particle, and beta is nothing but E minus or E plus. E minus is nothing but electron, E plus is nothing but positron. Positron is the anti-particle of electron. What is that? Anti-particle of electron. And third is the gamma rays. Gamma rays means it contains only the energy level. It does not change atomic number or the mass number. Here the question comes like that: who is invented the concept of radioactivity? Initially, the Henry Becquerel, the name of the scientist is Henry Becquerel only, discovered the concept of the radioactivity. So, in that concept, due to some of the external agencies like pressure, like the temperature, the radioactive elements do not suffer. So, do not suffer means they are not deflected by any of the external agency. While during the process of radioactivity, during the process of the alpha decay or the beta decay or the gamma decay, whatever it may be, during the process of decay, the del m tends to less than 0. What is the meaning of del m here? Already we are discussed, del m is nothing but mass defect. Mass defect means the difference of masses between the reactant and the product. What is that? The difference of mass between the product and the reactant. So, we can call del m tends to less than 0. It appears as the energy. So, we conclude that during the alpha decay process or the beta decay process or the gamma decay process, whatever it may be, the change in mass or del m less than 0 only, it appears as the energy. By using up the value of del m, we can calculate the energy. So, E is equal to del m into C square. This is the famous one. It is called as mass energy equivalence given by Albert Einstein. Simply we can call E is equal to mc square. We know that. So, here del m is called as mass defect and C is the speed of light. Already we know the value for the speed of light. It is called as 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter second inverse. So, from this relation only we can calculate the energy of each value. Next, we are going to move alpha decay process. What is mean by alpha decay? Already I am told alpha decay means it is able to emitting 2 helium-4 nucleus. In that 2 helium-4 nucleus, 2 is the atomic number, 4 is the mass number. What is the meaning of alpha decay? How it is expressed? By the expression means, see here, the symbol is present XZA. Here X is the symbol of the element. Simply we can call X is nothing but parent nucleus. In that parent nucleus, Z is the atomic number, A is the mass number. When the parent nucleus is transferred to daughter nucleus, how is it possible? Whenever the situation an alpha particle is going to be emitting means parent nucleus becomes daughter nucleus. What is the meaning of this? Wherever the places, whenever the situation, parent nucleus is going to be emitting an alpha particle, it represented as daughter nucleus. What is the meaning of this means? The parent nucleus is going to be transferred to the daughter nucleus when an alpha particle is emitting. Whenever the situation, wherever the places, the alpha particle is going to be emitting means parent nucleus becomes the daughter nucleus. How is it possible means the atomic number in the parent nucleus is going to be decreases by 2 times. That's why I am writing Z become as Z minus 2 and the mass number decreases by 4 times. So, we can call A become as A minus 4, Z become as Z minus 2. So, we conclude that when an alpha particle is going to be emitting, atomic number decreases by 2 times and the mass number decreases by 4 times. So, we conclude that the atomic number decreases by 2 times and the mass number decreases by 4 times means it must emit an alpha particle. So, X is the parent nucleus and Y is the daughter nucleus. Here the 2 helium-4 is the emission of the particle. That particle is called as alpha particle. Here, what is the charge of an alpha particle means we can call how much number present in the value of Z, that is known as the total number of charges. Here simply we can call 2 is the number, so it has the positive charge only. So, the alpha particle is the positively charged particle, and while comparing beta decay and the gamma decay, alpha decay only having the positively charged particle. For example, in the above expression, we are express in terms of the example. See here, when the uranium nucleus is converted into thorium, when an alpha particle is emitted. What is the meaning of this? The uranium nucleus is going to be converted into the thorium, it emits an alpha particle. So, wherever the places, whenever the situation, alpha particle is going to be emitting by the uranium, it becomes as thorium only. So, thorium is converted into the, uranium is converted into the thorium, it must emit an alpha particle. Here 92 is the atomic number of the uranium, 238 is the mass number of the uranium. Here thorium, it has 90 is the atomic number and 234 is the mass number. So, we conclude 92 become as 90, 238 become as 234, and we have to add it with the alpha particle, it is called as 2 helium-4. So, while adding both the values, 90 plus 2 become as 92, 234 plus 4 become as 238. What is the meaning of this? Total number of the charges present in the product is equal to the total number of the charges present in the reactant also, as well as total mass of the product present and total mass of the reactant present. Both are equal. While adding 234 plus 4 become as 238 only. While adding 90 plus 2 become as 92 only. So, the difference of very lesser mass, it is means here the mass of the reactant always lesser than that of the mass of the product. How is it possible means only the small difference present in these two categories. So, the difference in mass means del m is equal to mass of the x minus mass of the y minus mass of the alpha. What is the meaning here? We have to take difference of mass of the parent nucleus, mass of the daughter nucleus, mass of the alpha particle. So, already we know the value for parent nucleus, already we know the value for daughter nucleus, already we know the value for alpha particle. While taking the difference of these three values, it becomes as del m. So, del m means mass defect. The mass defect is means the difference in mass between the reactant and the product. In this expression leads to us the mass of the reactant always lesser than that of the mass of the product. Only the small difference is present here. This difference only gives us mass defect. That change in mass occurs energy. That energy is named as Q. What is the meaning of Q here? Q is nothing but disintegration energy. What is meaning here? Q is nothing but disintegration energy. Disintegration energy we can get del m into c square. Already I am told E equal to mc square. E is in the name of Q. Del m is nothing but mx minus my minus m alpha and c square as it is. So, it is in the name of, it is in the form of Einstein mass energy equivalence only. Here Q is called the disintegration energy. Suppose the value of Q greater than 0, what will happen? Suppose the value of Q less than 0, what will happen? Here the question comes like this, means whenever the situation the disintegration energy is greater than 0 means it leads spontaneous emission of radiation. What we have to call? Q is greater than 0, it gives spontaneous emission of radiation. Spontaneous means already we know that without giving any external energy to the process, it emits the radiation spontaneously. And Q is less than 0 means it is not spontaneous action. So, we have to give external energy to this situation only, the radiation is going to be emitting. Such type of radiation is called as induced emission of radiation. What is the meaning? Induced emission of radiation. So, we know the meaning for, we conclude that the concept Q is greater than 0, it is nothing but spontaneous emission of radiation. Q is less than 0, it is nothing but it is not spontaneous emission of radiation, or we can call induced emission. Simply we can call Q is greater than 0, spontaneous emission. Q is less than 0, induced emission. Instead of not spontaneous, we can replace the word induced emission. Next we are going to move beta decay. What is the meaning of beta decay? Beta decay means, already I am told, beta decay is nothing but either the electron or the positron is going to be released. Here the electron means that E minus, positron means that E plus. So, E minus means we have to call electron. What is the symbol of the electron means? We can write like this, E minus 1 0. Here the minus 1 is the charge of an electron. That means it leads atomic number, and 0 means that mass number. So, the electron, the symbol of the electron is nothing but E minus 1 0. And move to the positron. Positron means we have to call plus 1 E 0. Plus 1 is the charge of the positron. Already I am told positron is the anti-particle of the electron. What is that? Anti-particle of the electron. So, electron is the one of the particle means, and the positron is the anti-particle of that electron. So, we can call the meaning of beta decay means, the meaning of beta decay is nothing but it emits either the electron or the positron, then it is known as beta decay. So, it is able to emitting either the electron or the positron. So, either electron or the positron is going to be emitting means such decay is called as beta decay. In that beta decay, two types are there. One is the beta minus decay and another is the beta plus decay. First we have to discuss beta minus decay. What is the meaning of beta minus decay? Beta minus decay means, see the expression, it is represented as like this, x z a, it gives y z plus 1 a plus e minus plus nu bar. Here nu bar is the new symbol, no, it is nothing but anti-neutrino. What we have to call? Anti-neutrino. Earlierly we are told positron is the anti-particle of electron, no, like that anti-neutrino, nu bar. So, nu bar is the anti-neutrino of neutrino, or we can call like this also, anti-neutrino is the anti-particle of neutrino. So, we have to express like this. In this expression, Z is the atomic number, A is the mass number. I am already told, here also the same word we can pronounce. So, beta minus decay, what is the meaning of beta minus decay? Beta minus decay means the atomic number is going to be increases by 1. So Z becomes Z plus 1 and the mass number remains same. A becomes as A only. So what is the meaning of beta minus dk means wherever the places, whenever the situation, the atomic number increases by 1 and the mass number remains same, we can call beta minus dk. In this process, it is able to emitting electron. E minus is nothing but electron. In other words, what is that? In other words, we can call another formation also. In other words, beta minus dk represented like this also. A neutron becomes as proton by emitting of electron. Whenever the places, wherever the situation, the electron is going to be emitted means neutron becomes as proton. So neutron, the symbol of the neutron is 0n1. Symbol of the proton is 1h1. For example, the carbon is transferred to the nitrogen by emitting of electron. While emitting electron and the antineutrino, the carbon becomes as the nitrogen. Wherever the places, the carbon atom transferred to the nitrogen by emitting electron. While emitting the electron means that decay is called as beta minus decay. That decay is called as beta minus decay. Next, move to the beta plus decay. Beta plus decay means entirely different from the concept of the beta minus decay. How it means? The atomic number decreases by 1 and the mass number remains same. In the concept of the beta minus decay, I am already told atomic number increases by 1 in that case. In this case, the atomic number decreases by 1 but the mass number remains same. What we are inferring from this concept? Z becomes as Z minus 1 and A becomes as A only. How is it possible? When X becomes as Y means it emits positron. E plus is nothing but positron, X is nothing but parent nucleus, Y is nothing but daughter nucleus. So Z becomes as Z minus 1, A becomes as A means it is called as beta plus decay. Here nu is nothing but neutrino. In that process, it is the combination of electron and the antineutrino. In this process, it is the combination of neutrino and the positron. In other words, we can call like this. How is it means? The proton shifted to the neutron when positron is emitting. How is it means? The proton is transferred to the neutron by emitting of positron. Positron also one of the particle. This is called antiparticle of electron. What is that? Antiparticle of electron. So while mentioning the symbol like this also, already we discussed the symbol of the proton. What is that? 1h1. Symbol of the neutron. What is that? 0n1. Symbol of the positron. What is that? Plus 1 E0 and neutrino as it is. So the proton decays neutron while emitting positron. For example, sodium is converted into neon when emitting positron. While emitting the positron, sodium transferred to the neon. Sodium is transferred to the neon. Sodium atom transferred to the neon atom means by emitting positron. 11 becomes as 10, 22 becomes as 22 only. Why 11 becomes as 10? Here the atomic number decreases by 1. So neon has 10 Ne22. 10 is the atomic number of the neon. 22 is the mass number of the neon. The symbol of the positron, already we know that E10. Here 1 is present means we can call 10 plus 1 become as 11 and 22 plus 0 become as 22 only. Already we discussed. And next we have to move neutrino. What is mean by neutrino? Neutrino is nothing but during the beta decay, a neutron in the parent nucleus converted to the daughter nucleus by emitting only the electron. So, wherever the places during the process of the decay, either positive or the negative, whatever it may be, in the beta decay, the electron is going to be emitting means in that process only the neutrino is present. So, we can call it belongs to beta minus decay, because beta minus decay process only it emitting electron like this. Look here, X Z A. What is that? X Z A become as Y Z plus 1 A plus E minus 1 0. While adding Z plus 1 minus 1. Plus 1 minus 1 getting cancelled, it becomes Z. A plus 0 becomes as A only. So, we conclude that the concept of neutrino, how is it produced means, wherever the places the electron is emitting, in that case only beta decay gives us neutrino. So, what are the properties having this neutrino? Some of the persons asking like this also. See here, properties of the neutrino. Initially, we can call the neutrino having zero charge, because the neutrino having only the energy, it does not have any charge at all. And also called, it is the antiparticle of neutrino. Antiparticle, what is that? Nu bar. Nu bar is nothing but antiparticle of the neutrino. So, nu is the neutrino, nu bar is the antineutrino. So, neutrino also has antiparticle called nu bar, and also it has very tiny mass, it has very lesser mass only. So, we can call it has zero charge, it has very lesser mass, but it has energy. Suppose while interacting with the matter, it is very weak at all. During the process of the interaction with the matter means the neutrino, it will act very weak category, and also it is very difficult to detect. So, these are the things we can call the properties of the neutrino. And last we have to move here, it is named as gamma decay. What is the meaning of gamma decay? In before two cases, the atomic number and the mass number, some of the cases it will change, either atomic number or mass number, whatever it may be. But only the gamma decay process, atomic number and the mass number remains same, only the changes present in terms of energy level. Look here, XZA become as XZA become as YZA only plus gamma. This symbol nothing but gamma rays. So, we conclude that the atomic number and the mass number remain same in the gamma decay. For example, while considering boron is converted into the carbon by emitting electron and the antineutrino, and the carbon atom becomes the same only. Here 6 carbon 12 asterisk, we can call star symbol also. While mentioning the star symbol, it has very higher energy. So, 6 carbon 12 star become as 6 carbon 12 only by emission of the gamma rays. It is expressed in the diagrammatic representation. Look here, initially the 5 boron 12 is present in the excited state. In the excited state, it is going to become 6 carbon 12 by emitting of the electron. While emitting the electron, the energy level between these two states is nothing but 9 million electron volt. And in this state, the 6 carbon 12 asterisk atom become 6 carbon 12 only. When? By emitting gamma rays. What is the energy level between these two states mean? That energy level is nothing but 4.4 electron volts, 4.4 million electron volt. So, while considering the energy level between first and the last state, totally it called as 13.4 million electron volt. So, this diagrammatic representation gives us some of the information about the gamma decay. Up to this, we are discussed the radioactivity. In that concept of the radioactivity, we are detailed discussion about the alpha decay, beta decay as well as the gamma decay. That's all.